Welcome to the English news on Vĩnh Phúc Radio and Television. These are today's headlines. Strengthening fight against COVID-19 at enterprises. Readying industrial park infrastructure to welcome investors. Vĩnh Phúc Tourism expects new growth, contributing to the province's socio-economic development. Amid uncertainties of COVID-19 when infected cases have been reported in all neighboring provinces, Deputy Secretary of Vĩnh Phúc Party Committee, Chairman of Provincial People's Committee Lê Duy Thành, who is also head of the Provincial Steering Committee for COVID-19 Prevention and Control, inspected the fight against the epidemic at local enterprises.
Inspecting Vina Korea Limited Company in Khai Quang Industrial Park, Vĩnh Yên City, Vĩnh Phúc Chairman Lê Duy Thành highly appreciated its preventive measures. All employees are required to wear masks, fill out health declaration, and check body temperature twice a day. The company also regularly disinfects workplace and isolates cases at risk of infection. According to Mr. Lê Duy Thành, amid uncertainties of COVID-19, Vĩnh Phúc has strengthened prevention and control, especially monitored and investigated all agencies, units and enterprises by testing cases suspected of COVID-19 infection. Vĩnh Phúc Chairman Lê Duy Thành asked Vina Korea to continue strictly implementing preventive measures in accordance with the People's Committee Chairman's Notice number 36, dated February 15, 2021, on strengthening the fight against COVID-19 in the province. The company should promote coordination with provincial agencies and units to well implement preventive measures. On the occasion of Lunar New Year, Mr. Lê Duy Thành wished Vina Korea will succeed in production and business.
In the framework of the 37th Asian Summit, the Asian Smart Logistics Network was launched with Vĩnh Phúc ICD Logistics Center in Hương Khanh Town and Sơn Lôi Commune of Bình Xuyên District, its first project. It is expected to bring new opportunities for Vĩnh Phúc socio-economic development. The 3.8 billion Vietnam Dong Vĩnh Phúc ICD Logistics Center, covering an area of 83 hectares, will apply the most advanced technology in Asia and serve as an inland cargo clearance point. With the advantages of convenience transport and rapid industrialization, Vĩnh Phúc has special interest in the ICD Logistics Center, determining a clear plan and roadmap for it. In 2021, the province will embark on stages of investment preparation, site clearance and infrastructure construction, research and formulate policies to support the development of logistics service in the local area. The project is expected to bring new opportunities for the province's socio-economic development.
Vĩnh Phúc decided to build the ICD Logistics Center in Bình Xuyên District, aiming to take advantage of local natural conditions, geographical location, and socio-economic potentials. It is an opportunity and driving force for the development of Vĩnh Phúc in particular and the northern key economic region in general. Meanwhile, driven by the fourth industrial revolution, logistics is now the key for us to actively join Vietnam's economic value chain in the new stage of development, as well as to remove bottlenecks to boost investment attraction, improve competitiveness of local enterprises, and promote Vĩnh Phúc socio-economic development.
Vĩnh Phúc already has all necessary and sufficient conditions to carry out the project, especially the well-coordinated and convenient transport infrastructure connected with neighboring provinces and cities. The center will also kickstart new trade routes between Vĩnh Phúc and other provinces. In the context of trade liberalization, competition between countries and businesses is increasingly fierce due to the removal of tariff and non-tariff barriers. Logistics is a major tool to help enterprises create their own advantages and create competitiveness, as well as attract flows of goods to Vĩnh Phúc, making the province a regional and national cargo hub. Ladies and gentlemen, being well aware of the importance of well-coordinating and modernizing infrastructure of industrial parks to meet the needs of investors, over the past time, Vĩnh Phúc Province has attracted capable and experienced industrial park infrastructure development companies and carried out the projects quickly and effectively.
With a systematically invested and built technical infrastructure system, right after completion, Thăng Long Vĩnh Phúc Industrial Park in Bình Xuyên District has become an attractive destination for many investors from Japan. As of the end of 2020, Thăng Long Vĩnh Phúc Industrial Park has attracted 22 investment projects, including 3 DDI projects with total investment capital of over 500 billion Vietnam dong, 19 FDI projects with total investment capital of over 560 million US dollars. These investors mainly operate in the fields of supporting industries, electronics and high technology. In 2021, Thăng Long Vĩnh Phúc Industrial Park is expected to attract about 10 new investors.
The most important thing for an industrial park infrastructure development company is to establish high-end infrastructure for manufacturers of high-tech products, electronics, and supporting industries. Thăng Long 3 has the best hard infrastructure, such as power supply, water supply, drainage and flood prevention, and also provides soft support, such as helping tenants. For example, we design flood-proof infrastructure basing on a 100-year flood frequency research and construct a high ring dike, lakes and canals around industrial parks. With the construction of power stations and water stations, we can ensure stable and sufficient electricity and water supply.
In addition to providing support services for investors throughout the proceeds from the launch of a project to its operation, infrastructure investor of Ba Thiện 2 Industrial Park, Bình Xuyên District, has built an industrial park with a modern and well-coordinated infrastructure, enabling investors to immediately launch their projects when coming here. Currently, Ba Thiện 2 Industrial Park has welcomed 50 investors with a total registered capital of nearly 1 billion US dollars. This is also the industrial park that has been fully occupied shortly after entering operation.
We continue improving the construction and planning of industrial parks. The second is to well coordinate the construction of infrastructure and effectively attract investment in industrial parks. The third is to strictly control the environment in industrial parks. The fourth is to research and propose an appropriate industrial park development model. And the fifth is to focus on reforming administrative procedures to have a downsized and effective system.
The participation of industrial zone infrastructure development companies following a systematic process, well-coordinated technical infrastructure, and professional management have been making the province attractive to investors, especially in 2021, the first year implementing the resolution of party congresses at all levels for the 2020-2025 term.
According to many international organizations and experts, despite the impacts of COVID-19 in 2020, Vietnam in general and Vĩnh Phúc in particular is still safe, and the northern province remains an attractive domestic tourist destination thanks to the effective prevention of COVID-19. Entering 2021 with drastic efforts to prevent and control the disease, as well as policies to stimulate tourism, Vĩnh Phúc tourism industry is expected to continuously develop, contributing to the province's socio-economic development. In 2020, the tourism industry was hit hard by COVID-19. However, with the advantages of being close to Hanoi capital, Vĩnh Phúc tourist attractions such as Flamingo Đại Lai Resort, FLC Vĩnh Thích Luxury Resort, Tam Đảo Tourist Area, and Red River Resort were still favored by domestic visitors.
I feel safe here amid the COVID-19 epidemic. Services here are quite professional and of high quality, and the landscape is beautiful. My family lives in Hanoi, so FLC Vĩnh Thích is near. It is an ecological tourist destination that near rivers and fields with fresh air.
In 2020, Vĩnh Phúc received over 4.7 million visitors and generated revenue of 1.3 trillion Vietnam dong from tourism, recording decreases of 23% and 35% respectively due to the impacts of COVID-19 epidemic. However, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism said it is the smallest decline compared to other provinces in the Red River Delta.
We propose some measures to the Provincial People's Committee, including the development of plans and programs to stimulate tourism, hoping that the number of tourists coming to Vĩnh Phúc would meet our goals in spite of the epidemic. Vĩnh Phúc tourism recorded the smallest decline in the Red River Delta, proving that our solutions were completely effective and promptly.
Thanks to its potential and advantages, along with the support from local authority and efforts of travel businesses, Vĩnh Phúc tourism is expected to continue developing, making the province an attractive destination for tourists. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.